Welcome to Sparkles, the addition to the newsletter, The Spark, issue number 38. And I'm Reverend Carol, the Associate Minister with Unity of Boston. Today I'm honoring a giant spiritual icon for Black History Month, Bishop Dr. Barbara King. You know, it's not her height that made her such an incredible and powerful woman. Though at 6'5", it didn't hurt. But it was the strength of her faith and love that she lived greatly. She lived from a higher consciousness. You know, this month, Unity has a great article on her at their website at www.unity.org. And it's written by Molly Pennington. I encourage you to go there and read it. Bishop King was born in Houston, Texas in 1930, and she knew from a young age she wanted to be a minister, though her Baptist faith didn't allow women to be ordained at that time. While in college, at Texas State University in 1948, she was diagnosed with tuberculosis. And while recovering at a sanatorium, she discovered some Unity pamphlets in the Daily Word and issues of the Daily Word that spoke to the power of God within her. King would recover from tuberculosis and never suffer from it again. Later in interviews, Bishop King would credit the prayer of faith by Hannah Kohouse, which is a popular Unity prayer that you can hear being read by Myrtle Fillmore, our co-founder, also on Unity's website. But she credited this prayer with helping in her healing. She would eventually move to Chicago, meet and study under Reverend Johnnie Colemon, who inspired her to establish her own ministry. She was ordained in 1971 and then moved to Atlanta and began a small ministry. By 1974, that small group of 12 people had grown. And then in 1991, they purchased and built a large facility that could hold almost 10,000 people. As founder minister of Hillside International Truth Center in Atlanta, Dr. Barbara, as she was affectionately known there, would reach thousands of people through God's love that just flowed through her. You know, she strongly believed that her story was to embrace everybody, to love everybody. She trusted completely and implicitly the God within her. In September of 2020, just before her death, a month later in October, she was asked by Ashro in their interview series Onward and Upward, what does Onward and Upward mean to you? And she replied, onward means a continuing journey because we are not a destination. We are on a trail. Upward means to raise your consciousness to know more about that higher power, that presence that's with you. When you trust in the power called God, you can conquer anything. Dr. Bishop's legacy continues to live, and in the words of Iyanla Vincent, one of her spiritual children, her legacy was self-realized empowerment, because that is what she taught. And she made a bridge between scripture, spirituality, and African culture. Thank you. Love, light, and sparkles. Have a wonderful day.